You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Time now for the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
I'm not doing too shabby. Not too shabby.
Heidi got some new ink yesterday, Dan.
I know. Heidi and her magic from our good buddy Alien over at
Steve,
Alien & Company.
Alien & Company, yeah.
You know, I have a gift certificate from Alien & Company.
Do you really?
And not only that, but I have noticed Steve Butterfield, the alien, great tattooist, one of the first people I ever met when I moved to Sioux Falls in 1987.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
I'd taken a radio job, one of the stations in town, and the first morning walking into the door, he was in the foyer painting call letters on the foyer walls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I walked in and he turned around and looked at me. You must be the new guy. Yeah. He goes, I'm the alien. I said, no. What parent would do that to a kid?
That's a nickname.
So, yeah, Steve, good guy.
Dude.
Known him a long time.
Sorry for taking us off track, Dan.
Okay.
What did you have? You probably prepared for something there.
Just a couple things that are really of very little importance this day in history, I guess, depending on how you look at it. It was 1931. The first electric shavers went on sale in the United States.
That's cool.
From the Schick Company.
Nice.
Which is still a viable company as far as we know.
Do you use an electric shaver?
You know what? I tried it. Because I thought it'd
John
make things
tried
awkward.
it didn't.
But no matter how I used it, it would do the rash thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I'm a razor guy.
Yeah, me too. There's just something about that cold steel against your skin and knowing one slip and
It's all over, man.
you're in an emergency. That's all there is to it. 1965, one of the most irritating little icons ever to be released on the general public this day. Pillsbury unleashed the poppin' fresh doughboy on America. See, when I see his little belly poke, I want that finger to just go right through.
Heidi used to have, when I met her,
The kitchen was
her
all
entire
done with
kitchen.
the doughboy.
Oh, well, okay, I'm sorry.
So when I showed
Yeah,
up,
that was extremely offensive, Dan.
Well,
when I first showed up on the scene 20 years ago, meeting this young lady, I came in her kitchen. I'm like, all of a sudden I realized why you like me, because I do kind of resemble him a bit.
you sort of do. You're kind of cute and tickly, I guess,
Tasty.
I suppose. Wow.
That got awkward.
Okay, all righty then. And this is true to form. And I happen to have the, what's it called, a videotape?
Oh, yeah.
VCR and all that. I still have some of those.
Okay,
1882, Morgan Earp, Wyatt Earp's brother,
Yeah.
gunned down by outlaws while playing billiards in Tombstone, Arizona. And that is one of the famous scenes from the movie Tombstone with Kurt Russell, who turned 69 years old yesterday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's true to form.
So I thought you were going to say they had that on VHS. Like, there's no way that was you have the movie on
I
VHS.
have, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
I was
Tombstone.
so
I don't
lost.
have the real footage.
Gonna say, I don't know who caught that on film.
Yeah, you'd have to go deep state to get your hands on that.
Well, Dan, thank you for coming in and making us all smile.
I just like to spread knowledge. That's what I do.
It's good stuff. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Not all credit cards are created equally. Some cards have higher rates, some have annual fees, some are just not very good. Often people will sign up for these because that's all they qualify for. But if you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks, run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Rootin' tootin' highfalutin', how's my two favorite little red earrings?
Good. Don't even have a hangover from the green beer yesterday.
Well, I got to tell you what, things kind of grinding to a halt with that whole darn thing, events and people getting together and celebrations. The kibosh been put on this, that, and the other thing, and that's kind of why I'm here. You know, Ranger Dan got to do his part to help maybe people spread a little sunshine around during tough times. And
Yeah.
Pull yourself up by the old hiking bootstraps and get some things done. Really, all my little radio rangers ain't going to be scooting out the door. Who knows when? You got spring break coming up, but we'll put the brakes on school anyway a little bit early, about 3-4 days early, and my little radio rangers are going to be stuck at home.
Yeah.
Well, with that in mind, Ranger Dan Enterprises is proud to announce my associates have put together a little So You're Stuck at Home activity kit.
Oh, nice.
For just $19.95, little radio rangers, you're going to receive a real cardboard box.
Nice.
Oh.
Brimming with pine cones, rocks, sorted sticks, and a 5/8 ounce tube of official Ranger Dan fast setting plastic cement. We used to refer to as airplane glue.
Okay.
Possibilities are endless. Let your imaginations run wild. Especially if you're in a small little enclosed area with very little ventilation. Yes, you'll experience hours of fun. Put the pine cones and the sticks and rocks together, whatever you want to do. Now,
Nice.
if you pick yours up today, as a bonus, we're going to throw in an autographed copy of Ranger Dan's best-selling children's book, Ranger Dan's Cute Little Critters and the Electric Fence. Complete with graphic, disturbing, full-color illustrations by my Uncle Stump. Grab your Ranger Dan Stuck at Home activity kit. Buy it local. That's important. You pick it up at Northview Bait and Tackle on Kiwanis or Gavin on Burnside and all Sioux Falls Aldi stores. That's all the time we have today. Got to do our part. It was Ranger Dan saying, well, school, forget about it. Go to church, can't do that. Say your prayers, yes, indeedy duty. Eat vegetables, wash them well. Don't play soccer. Ha, ha, ha. Don't let me catch you wearing Crocs. It's Ranger Dan out. Say it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Again, Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Drinking too much can ruin your life. Alcohol and drug issues can cause problems at work, at home, and pretty much everywhere. If substance abuse has taken over your life and you want to quit, there is help. TimeForRehab.com could be the first step in the right direction for you. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find a new life beyond addiction. Your insurance company may even cover the cost to help make this happen. You can learn more now at TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by our good friends at Aqua One. And Mr. Dan Farris back in the studio with the news that you can use on this Wednesday. We got some good stuff there, Dan?
Yeah, I got to tell you what, Sioux Falls is just a great little community. I mean, and it's just a couple of mentions of what's going on due to the whole global, however you want to construe it. All the kids are getting fed. A lot of people pulling together on that area. In fact, last stats I had a Monday, over 1,200 children were fed just through the school system and pickups and drop-offs, and people taking time to actually deliver food to families in need, which is pretty cool. And I kind of like this story, compliments of my good friends over at Kello. School employees who get paid by the hour, in the Sioux Falls School District, we're not getting paid for the 3 days that school was canceled this week, but Superintendent Brian Mayer said, you know what, we're going to figure out how to pay him and we're going to get it done.
Nice.
Which I think is nice. It kind of hits home for me, and I haven't thought about this in years. I attended Bremer Elementary School in North Minneapolis on Lowry Avenue. And somehow one of my favorite people in that school was Chester the janitor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There was just something almost, you kind of think Andy Griffith.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and he had the little uniform, and he had all the keys, and as a little kid in first, second, third grade and stuff, I just thought, this dude rules this school.
Yeah, he's got keys to every
He was like a
room.
big, and he was so nice.
Nice.
I mean, really, really, now looking back at it, you know, it's probably creepy when I think about it, but yeah, Chester the janitor. So the custodians, anybody hourly wage, Sioux Falls School District, fear not, you're going to be taken care of, and I just think that's the right thing to do and a cool thing to do. So, yeah, they'll find the do-re-mi and we'll get it done. And again, that's just a microcosm of what's going on. So there's a lot of glass half full happening. Keep that in mind and do your part. So there you go.
That's awesome. That's very, very cool. Again, that's our little water cooler talk brought to you by Aqua one of the many local businesses in Sioux Falls that are just awesome. So keep supporting them. This is a good time to support local business. So
It's always a good time to support
but
local
I'm just
business.
saying, really good time to keep that at the forefront of your mind. Coming up in a moment, we're going to be giving away a prize from a local business, Southeastern Hair Design. That's on the way. And we also have some entertainment news to get to. It's all coming up. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour with Dan Farris.
If you grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you should consider joining us for this amazing vacation.
My wife and I have been to this event the last 3 years, and we've had a blast.
Join us at the Sands.
Hear amazing music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Belinda Carlisle,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Howard Jones,
and many more.
Plus, meet awesome stars from movies and TV.
It's the best week ever.
Learn more right now at thesands.rocks.
That's thesands.rocks.
It's the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour with Dan Farris, and here's a beautiful bonus. We're giving away a prize from an awesome local business right now. Dan has a couple of winners today. Is that right?
I do. Decided to do a double dip.
Oh, you're awesome.
For $20 gift cards redeemable at Eileen and the fantastic crew over at Southeast Hair Design and Day Spa.
Yay.
Where it happens to be March Monday Madness.
Oh, yeah,
all
it
this
is.
month, every Monday in March. 17% off Reconstructor with Highlight.
Cool.
17% off specialty facials.
Nice.
17% off any polish with spa mani-pedi.
Cool.
Mani-pedi. I try to get one of those every chance I get.
Nice.
Chris Severance.
All right.
Come on down.
Congratulations, Chris.
Penny Walters. Come on down. You know, here's a great little secret now.
Oh, what's that?
Over at Southeastern Hair Design, and I did this the other day.
Okay.
Got up in the morning and so much pain in one of my hips. It was like total hip pain.
Yeah.
Well, they have what's called a beamer.
Oh, yeah.
At Southeastern Hair Design. I think Heidi's familiar with
Yeah.
what that
Yeah,
is.
they're amazing.
It's a beamer. It's like this magic little mat.
Yeah.
And I talked Eileen into letting me have about 15 minutes with that bad boy. I'm serious. Complete. Got up this morning pain-free.
Oh, nice.
This thing's amazing.
So that's where you're going to be the rest of the day.
I'm going to move in. I'm going to move into Southeastern Hair Design.
But if you want to use a beamer, you will slide out of the way for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's far more than a salon. I mean, the place is just
they
just
do
amazing.
just about everything. It's
a lot of
pretty
great
cool.
stuff.
There you go.
And wonderful people, too.
Yep. Relax, renew, refresh. Southeastern Hair Design and Day Spa in Sioux Falls.
All right. Coming up in a moment, we've got some entertainment news of the day. That is on the way.
Not all credit cards are created equally. Some cards have higher rates, some have annual fees, some are just not very good. Often people will sign up for these because that's all they qualify for. But if you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Hey, baby, celebrities are fabulous. Emocio. And this is the case. Who isn't a fan of Ryan Reynolds, huh? Anybody?
I love Ryan Reynolds.
Really? Why don't you marry him, Heidi?
I've tried. He won't return my letters.
Well, you know, he hangs out with Blake Lively.
Yeah.
You know, probably because they're married
Yeah.
stuff. But they just wrote $1 million check.
Oh, really?
Yep. And wrote it out to not one, but 2 hunger relief organizations on the front lines, helping some of the most vulnerable populations, not only in this country, but also in Canada.
That's where he's from.
So I just think that's pretty cool. If you got the do-re-mi and you can do that, I mean,
Absolutely.
why
That's
not?
awesome. Good for them.
And in total bum-out news, because I like to, pretty much balance this out, Bold and the Beautiful, along with the Young and the Restless, have halted production.
Like forever?
No, not forever.
Just until the virus is under control.
But those soap operas, I'm guessing they can just, whatever, when they shoot a new episode, it won't even matter what they're doing because it's just kind of all the same.
That's kind of how it works there.
I have never been able to quite figure out who the Bold are as opposed to the Beautiful. Or can you be both at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
You can be both.
Can you be...
It's called the Bold and the Beautiful, not the Bold or the Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're both simultaneous.
However they identify
Full
today.
disclosure, in the 80s, I was a big fan of General Hospital.
Really?
I was a
I
Days of
watched-
Our Lives girl every single
yeah.
day.
I was a secondhand fan of Days of Our Lives because I would meet up with Heidi at lunchtime and she'd be watching that. And I'm saying stuff to her and she's like, hang on, Stefano is doing something. I'm like, is Stefano again? I don't get it.
Here's the thing. I hadn't seen that for probably 25, years or so.
Of course. Well,
and
this
I
was
was
the-
at a restaurant and I was watching it, and it took me about 10 minutes to catch up.
All caught up. Nothing has happened in 10 years.
That's the beauty of those. Absolute beauty of those. And General Hospital, because I was semi-addicted during the Gilded Age of Luke and Laura.
That's
I remember Luke and Laura.
Good times, good times. Well, Dan, thank you for coming in, sir.
Oh, John, it's the least I can do.
Well, a lot of folks aren't going anywhere, so I'm really glad that you're here.
There's that.
It's again the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.